Uh, Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. May I have your undivided attention for about 30 minutes, if we could, please, the fastest 30 minutes in broadcast. We're not keeping you here for 3 days and for 4 hours. We can't get it done within the 30 minutes. We don't need to be on the broadcast at all. God speaks one word in less than 5 seconds. It has got more power than 3 hours of a YouTube video. Are you ready to be loose, set free? No, not just time to separate. Be still. Why, Prophet Johnson? This is just a little short, maybe one-off week, maybe did God take a little bit longer. This is not really the topic that we're really going with, y'all. It's too easy for y'all. It's too simple. Be still to display a level of power. Can y'all not see, or do y'all not feel that something is in the air? You know how you can say, well, I feel something in the air. Just can't put my finger on it. Y'all remember those statements old folks will say, you can't tell a winter from a summer. Y'all remember that? Old Mr. Henry Cook stood out there as a little boy about 8, 9 years old, 10. I don't know, may have been older than that, may have grown up. Yeah, I think I could drive his truck. I was about 12 years old then, driving on 3-speed in the ship column. Old Mr. Henry Cook wore the old overalls drove the old blue truck back in. You know what he said? He said to me, son, if you knew what I knew and you know what I knows, you would get you's education. He said, if you want to know where all the crooks at, he said, all the crooks in the White House. That was Nixon at the time. So now y'all see how old I am. Fastest 30 minutes in broadcast, be still. You got to know how to have a morning prayer. You got to know how to have an evening prayer. Back in Psalms chapter number 4, verse number 1. Hear me when I call. Is God not still? Is God not listening? What's God doing? He's moving around. No, you want God to hear you. You want God to be still when you call. Hear me, oh Lord. Oh God, that's why I love you. How do you do it? Why? Why did you create us in me and make us humans to love you? Why, God, why do we have to suffer in this body of torment? Oh God, the mind, the brain, the eyes, the flesh, the senses. And then we ask you to hear us when I call. When I call. What? People answer the telephone, the first word they say is hell. They say hell. And then they say, is low. So hello is hell low. So every time we say hello, we're saying to hell, you are below. Or we're answering you hell, hell low. H-E-L, L-O, low, hell low. Just taking us to hell, just like Nickelodeons and all the other coded words out there, all the other coded stuff out there in this world. Boy, the devil ain't no good. The devil just ain't no good, period. Here it goes. Just we don't have no time for that. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. being still. How did he bless you? When did he bless you? Boy, I wish the leadership and all of them could hear this message right here. And some of you living strong viewers, and that done went through hell and high water. The Bible is telling you, giving you the answer right here, that God is going to answer you. He's going to hear you. You are praying, hear me when? When I'm held below and bent below and in distress. So God knows how to enlarge you right at the time when you're at your brokenness. That's why I tell him, get out of his way. Do spiritual warfare. He'll say, my time is not your time. My way is not your way. My thought is not like yours. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And we don't believe that God will avenge us of our adversaries, as the woman that cried out to the unjust judge. We don't believe that there's a set time for the enemy. Be not envious when the wicked prosper in his way, when he seemed to live a long time, because soon they'll be cut off as the green herb. God gonna let us. God gonna let us. God gonna let y'all. Here we go. Party. Chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, boom, boom. He gonna let you. He gonna let you roll it, baby. Why? Because he's God. You think the eyes of the Lord, oh my God, is in every place, beholding the good and the evil. This stuff, and I can't talk all day, this stuff that they got with this human trafficking, and God, there it goes again. Where is this coming from? Atlanta, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida. Your hubs. So this stuff is real to where they are literally selling people, children in cages, predators of sexual, demonic, hell bent, rich, demonic, evil, wealthy billionaires, decrepit demons from hell, doing atrocities to children, even to the point to where these people are like cannibals from rainforest to some Brazilian or some island that's eating the human flesh of nothing but people all over the world. And we are in a sick, dying nation, and y'all want to get up and play Christianity. You want to play church? Ha ha! Woo! Yes, sir! That's where we are in the world today. And this is what y'all are living in. And God is simply saying through his word, thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. O you sons of men, how long will you turn my glory into shame? Be still. God said, I know what you done did. Y'all love it. You love the feast of the time that we're in. The money. Getting ready to hype in the air. And we have turned the glory of God, the blessing of God. The glory of the Lord was a man and we turn the man into a woman, the shame of God. The glory of God. God help us, Jesus. This woman so beautiful. Lord, she is so beautiful. And she went and changed over into a man. Come on, y'all. We're changing the glory of God. From the projects, you brought it out. Poor, broken. God bless you and made you rich. You're a multi-millionaire. Whether you're a singer, a rapper, a sports player, don't matter, Hollywood. Now, with all that glory that was on you when you was in the projects of Mississippi, broken to hell in Cabrini Green, locked down on the south side of Chicago, while they watching the black men die in the streets, the ethnic cleansing allowed by the white man as they kill each other before they can turn 20. I agree with all of the evil. Here we go again. Here we go. I'm off. I don't care. I agree with all of the evil of the black men killing each other to hell. I agree with all of the evil that the police do to hunt the black man. I agree with all of the evil that they lie to you about when they get your votes and sink your boat. I agree with all of the evil that the judges and the lawyers do to destroy every human being on this earth, and they're 5 times the fold of hell. I agree with all of their evil. I agree with the police killing people in the streets. I agree with them hanging a black man in Central Park. Prophet Johnson, we know you're going somewhere. No, hold on now. Didn't I tell you I agree? Well, I don't agree. Of course you don't, but you do. Yeah, no, yes you do. Yes you do. Why? How can you agree with that? Evil got a piece of paper and said, this is who I am, and the black man, the white man, and every other man on earth, this is what I am going to do. That person agreed with the evil to kill each other in Chicago. They signed Satan's certificate of evil. My job is the same as your job. I sat there and watched them sign the agreement and was the witness to the agreement. And I said, I agree that this is what y'all have agreed to do. So I agree with what you agreed to do. Why? Because I can't change it by disagreeing with you. You signed the blood covenant of Satan and hell to destroy your people. And that's what you will do. And that's what you are supposed to do, because you have an agreement with Satan to kill your own color. Work it, white man. Work it. Work it, white man. Work it. That's why I tell it. The truth teller. The teller of a truth. Born to tell the truth. If you hear the word truth teller, you know where it came from 30, 40 years ago. God said, you're going to say what they won't say. You are the truth teller, the teller of a truth. So when I tell y'all what I tell y'all, from marriage to children, to family, to witches, to women, to men, to witchcraft, to black folks, to white folks, I have no choice but to tell y'all before y'all die to repent. The evil that's in your family and among your kindred, and the woman that you sleeping with, man that you don't know, the man you sleeping with, woman that you don't know. Woo-hoo-hoo. My God, it's too late now. You dead with Fred and in the alley with Sally. You might want to rock that boat, baby. You might want to rock it. Dang-a-lang that thing. You might as well, because you're dead or did a doorknob and don't even know it. You ain't got nothing. No life, no God, no connection, no prayer life, no unity. What are y'all doing together? Why are you with him? Why are you with her? He don't pray. Y'all don't pray. Y'all don't fast together. Y'all don't seek God. No, you're together for what? Come on, tell it. Tell it. I know that's right. And shame the devil. There it is. I read something when I read something. If I don't read nothing, I don't read nothing. Oh, you sons of men, how long will you turn my glory into shame? How long will you love vanity? We love it. Sons of men, we love it. Sons of men, you species of mankind, you love vanity. Don't you love it? Just keep buying that junk, buying that junk, buying that junk. And seek after leasing. Seek after leasing. Just loose life. I'm going to lease myself to the world, you know. You seek after the leasing of it all, you know. Excuse me, been through it all. That's why I give my testimony. That's why I tell it. I've been through it. I've been there, y'all. You hot rods, I done been there. Now, well, you had your fun, so let us have our own. No, don't work that way. I was running from God. You want to be a prophet? That's what's wrong with y'all. I told you the other night, y'all can have this. Y'all, minister, I think we want to take off Prophet Johnson title and put Brother Johnson up on there. I want to change it from Prophet Johnson to Brother. The Lord ain't going to let me do that. I don't know why you won't let me do it, God. I don't know why. You're not going to let me do that. I can run from who I am. I don't have to be Prophet Johnson. I can be Brother Johnson, now, Lord. It ain't going to change no Prophet Johnson. It ain't going to change what you was born. I'll leave that alone. If God changes his mind, decide, minister, we going to change my name to Brother Johnson. Because y'all want this? You want the title of a prophet or a prophetess? You really do. God help your soul. God help your soul, child. Don't you ever wish this upon yourself or your children. Don't. People, don't ask this. Please. No, God, I'm on the air. Straighten me up so I can look at the camera. Help me, Father. They don't understand. God, they don't know. They don't know who we are. They don't know how we suffer and how we hurt. And how we are so by ourselves. And how he deals with us. We are not normal. We are not like y'all. We're not like y'all. Okay? Our pain is 10 times more than a pastor. It's 10 times greater than any evangelist or teacher. Even apostles can feel what we feel. But our pain is great because we hear the voice of the Creator in us. And his voice is in our being. It's in our essence. And when we speak and we know something, we don't say that with so much pride or with so much joy or jubilation, except it is given, the glory is given to him to bless you. And then we rejoice in what he do to bless you. But to want to be this, you're asking for your death. Don't sign your death certificate with that title. Many were called, and some were sent, and all the others just packed up and went. Y'all, why would I want you to be what I ran from for 20-something years? Why would you want to be why would you want that? Don't ask for that. Stay a deacon. Stay a minister. Because you're dealing with hell fire when you step over here. You're dealing with scrutinization. You're dealing with attacks. They're going to call you fake. They're going to put you down. I haven't, thank God, I haven't had that as far as being called a false prophet. That attack hadn't been in my life. The people know they're wasting their time. If they better not call my name out nowhere, no internet, no nothing. And I hope y'all don't do that. Please don't. Please don't do that. Because the people are going to laugh at them. And they're going to say, oh, this person we know that said that, they're going to know that y'all are they're going to know you're Satan. They automatically know you're Satan if you just even say anything about Prophet Johnson being fake. The reason why we laugh is because God will laugh his head off because he knows that I am probably the most realest one that you're ever going to see, and the last of my kind. Won't be no more after me. Okay? He going to give y'all over to the witches and warlock, and he going to let them eat y'all alive. And they going to eat y'all alive. I don't know why I did that. I don't know what happened. We're just getting started on this week. I think we're going to do Be Still on this week, and we'll deal with that. But I want to pick up and catch up where I left off last night so we can might close out early. But verse number 3, we're in Psalms chapter number 4 now. Okay, good focus. But know that the Lord hath set apart. Time to separate. We don't want to hear it. Be still. Time to separate. What did God do? He set apart him that is godly for himself. Oh, me. That's why, Lord, that's why I've got to let y'all have it. See, he set us apart for himself. That's, brothers and sisters in Christ, I'm going to tell y'all something, and don't y'all take this the wrong way, okay? Don't you take this the wrong way. Please don't take this the wrong way. Sometimes I hate just being a man. No, wait now. Don't take it the wrong way. Prophet Johnson, we thought something was wrong with you. We thought something was wrong with you. A little sugar. No. What do you mean by, sometimes I just hate having to be a human like y'all, in the flesh, a man that's got feelings, that's got desires, a man with thoughts. Well, what do you want to be, Prophet Johnson, a robot? No. I'll tell you exactly what I would like to have been. I would just like for God to have just created me. It made me as one of the angels. So I can sit around his throne and just worship him 24/7 like one of the elders. I mean, could you imagine that job? Just loving God all day long, and he created you just for that. Just to worship him and to love him But we'll be like the angels anyway, and I just got to wait on my time. But why did I choose to go through this test coming from God? Why did he choose Etox L Snug Snug? And I'm agreeing with God. Yeah, God said, I'm going to send you. You're going to be a human in a body. And bam, you're going to forget everything else where you come from. Boom. And here I am on earth trying to figure out, God, I know I navigated. I know I came from this faraway land. And you're trying to get back home just the same. You're just navigating through the forest just like me. We're having to get through sins of alligator. We're having to get through sins of sexual perversion, sins of adultery. We're having to get through sins of drinking, whatever all the sins are in the world. Sins of every bit of sins in the world. Every bit of all the sins of lying, the sins of stealing. We having to navigate this maze through all of these sins in life. And sometimes we stop over here and pick up us a little sin. Excuse me, Jesus. Y'all fellas keep on moving. I want to enjoy this little touch of sin before I get on down the road. Excuse me. Everybody else passing by, going through, trying to live holy, robes of white. You got yours dirty, got a little dirt over there, walking down with a little sin on your hind end, with a little black dust on your butt where you done did a little something on hunched in the corner. You understand, you got to have a little sin. The other fella done stopped on, oh, Lord, I'm trying to get through the maze. He's just as white as he can be. Next thing you know, that the devil got a little liquor store right around the corner in the maze. He got to get a little touch of wine, get a little snars. If I get my little old snars, I'll get on through. And you get a little snars, the next thing you know, his collar all black up there and got a little juice on his shirt. And every time you keep walking and stay straight, God's steady spraying you. But while you're getting sprayed, it all don't come off at the same time. You got to keep through the maze and keep through the maze. And the closer you get to the end, the whiter that robe start getting, the cleaner it start getting. But if you stop down there on that road and in that maze, you get boo-boo back on you. You get sin back on you. And when you get to the end of it and you get to the exit and you get ready to go in, he's looking at the ones that are white robes, unspotted, cleansed, that done dipped themselves in the blood. But yet when he get to you and I, when he get to us, what do he see? He see the boo-boo stains of the world. He see all the perversion. And he say, God. And you know what he do? He don't tell you to go back. No, he pick you up, bloop, and take you all the way to the back, bloop, drop you off, say, start all over and see if you can do it again. Woo! Prophet Johnson, how many did you flunk? All of them. All of them. It's not easy. That's why I don't want to be no man, no human. Sure don't want to be no woman. But I thank God for making me like I am. If it was reincarnation, I'd come back with blonde hair and blue eyes. Make me white. I'm white. I am white. I've got privilege. I've got glory. I can go anywhere. Not hunted by the police. I'm white. I'm right. And boy, I'm really white. Ain't no need you get mad at me. I'm having fun telling the truth, man. That's why I ain't studying you. That's why I ain't studying the devil. I ain't studying the devil. What time is it, minister? That's all the time I got left. I done talked up the whole clock. That's all right. That's all right. I'll talk it up tomorrow, too, when I come back. Here it is. Stand in awe. Verse number 3. But know that the Lord hath set apart him that is godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call unto him. And I don't have time for that. I do not have time for that. Boy, you talking about a secret? Ooh, ooh. I can't tell y'all nothing. But you talking about good? Ha! How good God? Bad! I told God, I said, Lord, give me back everything they stole and more. God said, that's all you asking for? What? He said, that's all you asking for is what they stole and what they ripped off of you and how they lied. He said, that's all you asking for, prophet. I said, yeah, Lord, I ain't trying. He said, you want back what they stole? He said, how fast do you want me to do it? I said, God, but the Lord said, zip! I'm like, God said, boy, ain't I'm bad. I said, you're just that good. He said, now shut up. He said, I wasn't going to tell nobody, but I couldn't keep it to myself. Shut up! Tell me God ain't good. Don't you ever tell me God won't give you what the witch stole. Y'all better wake up. In closing, minister, don't stick your head back out. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart. Up on your bed and be still. Selah, think about it. The other part says, and know that I'm God. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness. What did God tell you to give him? He didn't say give me a bullock, a goat, or a sheep. Minister, I'm closing. He didn't say give me a pig. God said you give me righteousness. Offer that up to me. Can you sacrifice living right to God? Oh, there we go. Let's close. Let's close. And put your trust in the Lord. That's all I'm asking you to do. There be many that say, who will show us any good? Lord. Yeah, who? You mean to tell? That's, minister, let me hope. I sit up there and cry. I said, I ain't got nobody to feel sorry for me. No, tell it, nobody. No. Who gonna show you any good? Prophet John. Nobody. Lord, don't we say it? I done said it. Right there in the scripture. God said, okay, let me show you this. I'm closing, minister. There be many that say, see, your enemy saying to you and about you, who will show us any good? Or that you may say it to yourself. Lord, many saying it to themselves. Lift thou up the light of thy countenance upon us. Did you see the difference? Last verse. Thou hast put gladness in my heart. Now do you see it? More than in the time that their corn and their wine increased. Minister, you rushing me in this service. And I just got to the good part. He done made me happier than at the time to when they was all blessed. In the party, in the celebration, at the banquet, when I fed them all. God said, I bless you beyond that. Why can't you see it? You don't need them. They're no good for you. Get them out of your life. Let them go. You'll have more. They only got your money in common with you. Get their hands out of your pocket. Tell that Negro, say, nigga, get your hand out of my pocket. Didn't I say it in closing? I will both lay me down in peace when your hand out of my pocket. Put your hand in their pocket, his pocket, her pocket. Don't you ever put your hand back in my pocket again. And your hand will never get in my pocket, you witches. As I close the Bible, I will both lay me down in peace. I said it, didn't I? And sleep. I ain't losing no sleep. For thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Did y'all hear that? Why y'all losing sleep? You ain't supposed to lose no sleep. From the uttermost to the outermost, from the leadership to the middlemost. Ain't nobody losing no sleep, not me. No, sir, I used to. That's my time. Thank you for yours. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I got only one thing to say to y'all in closing. Be still